take you all around these parts, boy, let's take a ride. Yeah, I put that on Wayne, that's on Shade of God. 12 o'clock on Banshees, that's how we making time. You might see squads, cause bikes bring bonds. I'm like, they gotta know the boys from Harlem to Baltimore. You can hear the went by the plastic scraping on the floor. I'm trying to show them more than posting at that corner store. You just gotta hit the gas, homie, all in all. I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right. I'm talking A5 to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories and we legends still. Let's take a ride from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shay. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride.
Light one, smoke one, roll another spliff up. New phone, who this? You lucky if I pick up. Don't nobody want you when you broke, get your chips up. When you get money, it's easy to get your dicks up. Might as well enjoy this shit while it's here. In due time, you find someone that care. Till the wheels fall, my ex hit my line, I'm praying that she don't still call. Pray that she do better, ain't no feelings that I feel for. Hard cold, still raw, focus on the next hit. Only message I'm looking forward to is when the check clear. My mind is on next year, I grind, no rest here. All these other niggas gone right, I took a left here.
How you want to do this, man?
Man, we gotta bring this grown-ass man out here.
He ain't grown, he just grew up a little bit.
He grew up. He been through a lot.
He has. He definitely had a journey, though.
Hopefully he'll tell us some of the stories about some of the shit he been through.
If he don't, let's kick his ass right the fuck off the show, bro.
Sound like a plan.
All right, let's do it. Come on, motherfucker.
They call them the 12 o'clock boys because they drop the bike straight back. If you get to 12 o'clock, you the shit. I've been on this earth for a decade and a couple years. So what that makes me, I'm a grown-ass man.
Stop touching shit. He already talking shit.
Come here, don't talk. This is our shit.
How y'all feeling?
Make sure you speak.
How you feeling?
Make sure you speak.
How y'all feeling?
How you feeling?
Shit, I'm cool.
That's a nice hat. Where that hat from?
Boy, dumbass, you know.
Fucking shit.
Go ahead. Introduce yourself to the
Introduce
public.
yourself, man.
Listen, they know. I mean, y'all know. In case y'all don't know, you know, it's Pugg the plug, Biker Boy Pugg, whatever you want to call me. You know, something like the best or then the greatest.
What's wrong with your shoulders?
Chilling.
All right, Pugg.
Talk to me. What should we start?
Yeah, I don't know.
You got a lot to talk
Let's
about.
Let's start from the little boy with the dog and the braids.
Gas can?
Yeah, let's start from the little boy with the gas can.
Yeah.
Who was that kid?
That was the kid that wanted to be
Speak
the
up.
best. That was the kid that wanted to be the best in his bike world. You know, I grew up, in the streets of Baltimore City. Let's see. I started wanting to ride bikes when I was probably like 8. My first bike was a motorcycle. I think my mother ordered off eBay or something.
A motorcycle.
A motorcycle.
Yeah, chill. Let me shine. Yeah, I had a motorcycle. I ain't gonna lie and say
You talking about one of the little motorcycles?
a little Porsche joint.
okay.
No, when you say motorcycle, we just assume
It
it's
wasn't
It wasn't no
motorcycle.
big boy shit. It wasn't no SR.
Little pull string you had.
Little pull string, little
Pet
motorcycle.
boy bike type.
Come on, yo. We ain't got
Lawnmower.
all that. It was a lawnmower, chill.
Good.
Yeah, I had a little pull string motorcycle. I was probably like 8. The crazy thing about it, me and my homeboy had one, but he was scared to ride his, so I used to ride his and mine. Like, I fucked mine up, so I started riding his, and then I wound up,
Them things was horrible.
them
When they
things
break,
broke.
they were just broke. There wasn't no fixing them
Yeah.
shits.
Terrible.
So that was back in what, like 2005 or some shit.
How old was you?
I was 8 when
Can't
I
hear
got that motorcycle. I was 8 when I got that motorcycle.
Okay.
So speeded up to like when I really was into bikes, cause I was into animals a lot too. I supposed to be a
Yeah,
veterinarian.
we remember that.
Yeah, we definitely see you with the
I
animals.
supposed to be a veterinarian, but
What happened with the
What happened
animals,
with
though?
that though?
I grew out of it.
Oh, it was a phase.
Yeah, it was like I just used to be into like animal planning. So you had the crocodile hunting and shit. Had a crocodile hunter, so he used to be doing all this amazing shit with animals.
What kind of animals you had though?
A little bit of everything. Lizards, snakes, guinea pigs, mice, turtles.
And this one, a baby alligator snapping turtle. Like when these get big, these get up to 150 pounds.
And your mother ain't kids. She just let you get them all.
Oh, see, this the thing. she used to let me get certain animals, right? But some animals, I used to tell her, like, no, that ain't what you thinking it is. Like, I have a lizard, but I have a monitor lizard. So
you dumb down the animal.
Yeah, you feel me? I get like a little monitor lizard, knowing it's gonna get big. But I tell her I don't get that big. I tell it like it's a gecko or some shit. You know, I'll show it.
Right.
You was scamming.
Scamming your moms.
Be like that.
Right.
So, and the animals, I grew out that phase when I was probably like 17, 18.
Oh, so you stuck with that one for a while.
Yeah, I
Then.
stuck with the animals for a while. That was my thing. I ain't gonna lie. I still kind of like animals. I just don't like take care of them no more. Like,
you don't like no animals.
Yeah, that shit just too much. But when I was younger, you know, going through my little phase, I was in love with animals, in love with the bike. So now I had to stick to one thing. I'm like, animals and bikes.
All right, but in between it, when you had the animals and you was also doing the bikes at the same time, when you actually crossed from your Pep Boys motorcycle to a real actual dirt bike.
All right, so I got my real bike.
A real. I ain't gonna say a real dirt bike. We're gonna say a real brand name dirt bike.
Yeah, cause don't dumb down my bike like, yeah, don't do that.
All right, we're gonna leave your Pep Boy alone.
All right, so look, I got my real bike probably like 2010.
What was it?
4-track 70.
All right, so 4-track 70, the 3-wheeler.
No, it's a
four-wheeler.
Honda. They had a 4-wheeler.
Four-wheeler.
Yeah, the
All right.
4-track 70. That's what it was called. I know I ain't not read that well, but I knew what the fuck it was when somebody told me. Yeah.
Right.
4-track 70 4-wheeler. It had 4 gears. Yang taught me how to ride it. Long live Yang. He taught me how to ride it because when I bought it, I paid $249 for it.
49.
49 with a dollar.
So he wanted $250, but I ain't had an extra dollar. You know, I had to use the other dollar to get gas. I was using everything. You feel me? That's all I had was $250.
That's where the gas container
You
came
feel
in.
me?
That's
Yeah.
the gas tank.
You know, sometimes I ain't have a gas tank. I go, you feel me, get a water bottle or something like that.
Oh. Y'all gonna have to get the fuck out. I don't care. When that shit is on record, y'all can't breathe. You can't sneeze.
And they fucking up my
You can't ring the phone. That camera picks up every little whisper you do, your snickers, everything. That shit picks up you swallowing that water right now. Ready?
All right. But yeah, back to what I was saying.
Happen.
Oh, he's still chewing fucking gum and shit. God damn.
Nervous wreck.
That must be some serious ass gum he got.
I just might be a bitch today. They just fucking up my
He got that shit from Dubai or something. We ain't got that shit over here.
But listen though,
Shit.
I got the little 4-track 74. Well, I paid $204. I really paid $248 for real.
Oh, you kept $2.
Yeah, I kept $2. Boom. I knew the gears went up because that's what the nigga told me. He's like, yo, the gears go up. But mind you, I did not know how to ride gears. I just know how to ride automatics. I was probably what? I was 13 at the time. No, I was 12.
Down. That's the one from the documentary.
Yeah, you know that bitch.
That's when you paid. The one in the documentary you paid $248.
Yeah, that motherfucker stressed me out because I ain't never know how to pull stuff. I couldn't pull that shit for nothing.
Yeah, we noticed from the movie you couldn't start that motherfucker and you was pushing it quite a few times.
You know what the crazy thing about it? I always let it run out of gas. I thought that bitch ran on air. It ran on gas. So, I put $1 in there. I'm thinking that bitch good for a week. I gotta go find quarters around the house and shit, go get gas. Shit was fucked up. But yeah, I got the 4-track 70. I had a Peter 50. Goddamn. Then I had wound up getting a 49cc. That's another Pep Boys bike, but my shit was real, but it was a Pep Boys.
So let me ask you a question. When you had the 4-track 70, is that when the filming started with them?
See, about the film. All right,
Speak
we're going
up.
to get into the filming. So, boom, I got the 4-track 70. I got the little 4-wheeler. I'm just saying the 4-wheeler. Got the little 4-wheeler. I got that right before summer started, June of 2010. The filming started probably like a few weeks after, like 2 weeks. All right, so we're gonna talk about the film.
How did the film even
Just come about?
Yeah, how did it come
All right,
about? How did it find you?
That's the thing. Let me tell you. So this day I'm walking my dog. Matter of fact, I ain't even messing with the bike today. I'm in the field, fucking around with the dog. My cousin, he filming a rap video. Some man, whatever he is. Filming a rap video. And he told me, go get the 4-wheel. He like, man, come out, bring the 4-wheel out. I'm like, all right, shit. You know, I feel like, man, niggas telling me, come out with my 4-wheel. I'm like, cool. Go get my little 4-wheel, come out the alley, you know. So we like, yeah. Hey, they filming me. Like, man, film me. Like, all right, cool. I'm on tape. My cousin rapping, whatever he doing. Then a man tell my mother, like, yeah, this is something, you know, my mother, she all, hey, who the hell is that filming you? I'm like, I don't know, shit, with cuz. So she like, all right, make sure you don't leave out the block. Shit. You know I'm ready to hit Liberty Heights and Grand. I'm gone. I'm not ready to stay on the block. You just told me I could bring the bike out too.
Right.
But yeah, all right. So the filming started when he stopped filming my cousin about, because they were supposed to be making a little something about, like a little, I don't know what it's called. He supposed to be filming something with him.
Like a documentary on
Yeah,
him?
a little documentary with his
Okay.
little rap. So he started filming me and started asking my mother, like, can you film with me on the bikes? Like, I'm really into bikes. I'm like, yeah. Like, because he got a school project going on. Like, he was doing a school project.
The infamous line.
Be like that. So my mother, like, all right, cool. You can film. So it went from him filming me that day to him asking my mother couldn't come back the next day. My mother like, all right, cool. So from the next day to the next day, that shit turned from today's to weeks, to months to years. So he filmed me for 4 years of my life. So at the time,
4 years?
Yeah, 4 years.
Damn, it don't seem like that long.
It didn't, because I started getting used to it. Like, he was around so much.
Shit was like a reality show by that time.
Real.
So what,
I'm
he was
like,
there like every day?
every single day. I'm talking about so much. The camera I got so used to the camera being in my face, I just ain't paying no mind no more. At first, I'm waking up, this nigga in my room.
I can see the light.
I'm like, what fuck type weird shit is this? And my mom like, hey, family boy, you good? I'm waking up.
Did your moms know what he was doing?
Yeah, she said, yeah, they filming. We ready to make a little video or something.
I mean, but he never basically broke down to you what his objective
No,
was.
he never broke nothing down to me. Broke down that we was making a school project for him to get something about school.
He was a film student.
Film student. His ass got straight A's off that, I bet. Shit.
I bet he did.
Fuck, A++. But yeah, so my mother's like, she gonna, he wound up doing that. Then, once he did that, we went from filming, then it was a contract came involved or something. My mother he told my mother, like, he got a contract, he trying to put it in theaters or something. So I'm like, damn, making a movie? It's a movie? I'm like, yeah, documentary. Long story short, my mother signed the wrong shit. But yeah.
So
So
read the contract.
she ain't read nothing. She just signed the contract because he talked about something about he supposed to be in the movie. He trying to get.
But how
people to
long
buy
was it? But I'm saying, how long was it he was filming before he just came with paperwork?
He was filming
Speak up right
about
there,
2
take a hit.
years. He was filming about 2 years straight before he even came with paperwork. It was probably like, yeah, 2010. But mind you, my brother had passed away in 2010, so we wasn't filming, but we were still filming. Like, I wasn't really into filming because I wasn't even conversating with people. Like, I wasn't even talking at the time, filming. So when my mother was still trying to film, I wasn't really into it. I wasn't even worrying about. That's when I really stopped really caring about the animals too much. Like, my brother always told me, stick to one thing. If you're gonna do something, stick to one thing.
And this
So
is your
that's-
older brother, right?
Yeah, so that's when I really started taking bikes serious. Like, I really like, man, I gotta, I'm gonna stick to bikes. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, he always told me, like, if you're gonna stick to it and go all the way with it. So that's why I always, yeah, like.
What was your brother's name?
Tibber, long live Tibber. Feel me? Yeah, that's how that shit went.
All right, so basically, y'all had no clue that
He was getting footage, content.
yeah, that project that he was doing for school was going to go as far as it went.
Nah, I ain't think nothing.
He didn't even probably tell y'all that it can go that far.
No, he didn't. He didn't say shit. He said something about school. Me being young at the time, you gotta think about, I was what? 12. I was 12, right? Turned 13. I was 13, 14,
You gotta
15.
tell him. That's
I
what
was-
you say.
yeah.
This your summer. You gonna fuck
Yeah,
with
that's
somebody.
when I was supposed to 2000. All right, so 2011 summer came, right?
No, you got to say the sign. You got to say the rule. 2010
You
was
gotta speak up.
bullshit. Go ahead, say that shit.
Fuck, you want me to do the dance too? Fuck.
You might as well.
2011, my summer was bullshit. 2012, my summer was bullshit. 2013, I was fucking the summer up.
What you said? Speak up, Paul.
Man, I'm not doing that shit.
You gotta
man.
speak up.
No, man, I ain't doing that
What
shit.
did you say?
Shit.
Nah, I fucked the summer up.
This summer, not gonna say it's my summer, but I'm gonna fuck the summer up. 2010, my summer was bullshit. 2011, my summer was bullshit. And 2012, this is gonna be the shit. Last year I was Pugg. This year I'm biker boy Pugg.
I be fucking summers up. But yeah, so 2011, that's when I really started getting into bikes and taking it real serious. That's when
That's when you got a bigger bike.
That's when that's when I got a CRF 80. I got a
CRF
CRF 80. I paid $200 for that.
Everything he
Where
had was
the
under
fuck is
300.
It was me. They wanted to see me elevate out here.
All right, so look, before you elevated, but Wayne, so when you got the bigger bike, was the filming had already stopped?
No, it was
No,
still
they was
going.
still going.
Listen,
They was still
filming
filming.
ain't stopped until 2014. That's when filming stopped, from 2010 to 2014. So boom.
Dang.
2010, I had the little 70. 2011, I got the CRF 80. Feel me? That's when we moved over east. We got away from over west. We moved over east. So that's when I was living over east. I got a CRF 80. I used to ride it up and down the alley. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing for real. I didn't even know how to ride a clutch. But I knew how to ride a clutch a little bit because I used to watch YouTube videos. Fuck, I used to look it up like, all right, shit. YouTube, Google, and teach you whatever the fuck you need to know.
Right.
Yeah, so then I would try to learn how wheelie. So I'm like, damn. I used to watch all the Raise It Up videos, though. That's the crazy thing about it. So I'm like, all right, he got his foot like that. And he tapping the brake while he hitting the gas. All right, I'm going to try that tomorrow when I go outside. I really used to study all the videos on YouTube. Like,
Who was you studying the most on the Raise It Up videos?
everybody, Steve, Wayne, shit, Charlie, Shamal, everybody, Dave. You know, I had to get like Dave. You know, he got no hands.
So you was actually pausing the videos?
What? Pardon, Chucky, you know, Chucky, the first one that come on there. Long live Chucky. He the first one that come on there. One eye Chucky. He the first one that come on all the Raise It Up. So I'm like, damn, how the fuck is he doing it? But I used to see people who had a finger right here, like on the clutch. And I'm like, damn, I don't know what the fuck that is. You do that. So for real, so I'm really studying the video. I'm like, all right, he hit the brake. Then Ray Dub used to come out the curb so much. I'm like, I gotta try that. So that's when I first started. Like, I go out front of my house
And try to come off the curb?
come out the curb, pick up all, jump. I'm like, oh no, that I ain't fuck with that right now. go back in the alley, like, all right, we'll try this. You feel me? But Fat Neek, long live Fat Neek. Fat Neek used to live around my mother old way. He'd come in the alley like, shorty, you gotta learn. You like, stop holding the brake. Cause man, you know, I was riding the brake like a motherfucker. The bike ain't come 3 inches off the ground. I'm like, shit, fuck that. I ain't trying to fall. So Fat Neek, he said, man, let your foot off the brake and pop the clutch and put it in second, then shift it up. I'm like, shift it up? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, man, he said, let your foot off the brake, pop the clutch, and shift it up once it come up. You know, he listened to him. I popped the clutch, shift it up, that bitch rock straight back. Boom, I fall. I'm like,
Bust your ass.
what the fuck? I said, yo, you say I lift your foot off the brake, not take it off the brake and fall. You gotta hit the brake. I'm like, all right. Try that. Start doing that. You feel me? Then I started wheeling the alley a little bit. Then I'm starting.
What happened to the CRF 80?
Somebody stole it. Somebody stole that.
So that was the bike.
Somebody stole all my bikes. Somebody stole my little four-wheel off the porch. I was mad as shit about that.
Man, he's still a forward. Got a string.
Man, listen, man, nigga stole my four-wheel. I think a junkie stole it. I was mad as shit.
So that was the bike in the documentary that got stolen.
Yeah, my CRF 80 got stolen.
But of course, in the documentary, they didn't have it
Yeah,
on
they try to
film.
make it seem like
So they had to replay
replay like
it.
nigga
Like,
took my bike. Never, nigga, ain't never. Yeah, I don't even know why the fuck they put that part in the movie. Like niggas always playing with me like that. But yeah, that's another story. Yeah, fuck him. He ride on my bike. I was looking dumb as shit. He just rode on my shit.
That wasn't written right.
That was a little written. Remember, I acted that night, so I was. Man, yo,
You should have went to the director like cut.
Cut, like, hold up.
Oh, that ain't happening.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, hold up, yo, why I couldn't just steal it? I go see a nigga on there, I'm stealing it back. Why he gotta ride off my shit? He like, man, we're gonna make all right. Long live Yang. That was Yang if nobody know.
Yeah, they
Right.
put Yang do the
Yeah,
part.
Yang rode off on my bike, so I'm like, damn, he just ride off. He's like, yeah, run around the corner, like he gone. Then they had a little sad music playing. I'm all looking around, looking dumb. Then my mother fake. what the fuck happened to your bike? Y'all acting this shit a little too much now. Like, hold up, why I gotta get slapped and all? Man, all right,
I think she did slap you. So
yeah. Well, hold up.
Yeah.
Then at the end, I stole the bike back and all that. But yeah, that shit was crazy. But yeah, filming though, like when I was coming up doing that, it was kind of cool though. It was cool. Like it was an experience. You feel me? So 2012, because we gotta go to 2012 now. 2012, see how everybody was gone. That's when I started riding with the pack. Like I started being, you know, my mother ain't never let me go outside for real. I don't know why the fuck
you didn't go outside.
I was the kid that had to get punished for months. Like it wasn't no, you punished for a week. Fuck no.
How did you wind up linking with the pack?
Linking with the pack. Shit, I was watching all the VCRs.
I mean, how did you link with them?
Oh,
that's because you watch them don't mean shit.
Oh, you talking about linking like catch up with the pack?
Yeah, how'd you get with the pack?
The pack going up Urban every Sunday. You know I was waiting at 5:30 right there. All right, shit, they gonna come Bel Air Road. They come right there. I heard the bike from North. No, if y'all don't know what North Avenue is, just know that bitch like a mile away. I heard that bitch. I heard the bikes from North Avenue at Bel Air Road. There they go. Shit. All right, I'm wait right here. All right, wait. I'm jumping straight in and send it. There we go. Come on. So they coming up, or sometimes they go to the gas station, but most of the time they just coming straight up.
Right.
So I just wait till they come up, jump straight in. I was on the KX60. I had a KX60 at the time. That bitch ain't had no brakes. I ain't kidding though. Yeah, ain't had no brakes. But yeah, I rode with the pack every time they came from that way. Like I ain't never. But I was.
You never seen him in the pack, Wayne?
Most of the time when he was young, I don't remember him being in the pack. Honestly, I just remember him in the car with his mother and all his brothers and sisters, and she got a T-shirt tied over her tag of her car so that the red light cameras won't get her. And they following the pack. When I say they was following the pack, they was fucking following the pack. We go up a hill in Drew Hill Park. She came up that motherfucker in the car.
In the car
with the kids in it. Everywhere we went, following the pack.
She had side by side.
She was side by side. She had that bitch up Lamel.
She drove the hills, all that.
Are you serious?
Yes. And the funniest thing I think I remember in that situation is a lot of times when them cars following the pack, they might get pulled over when we get chased. She got pulled over one day and the police said, "You know you got a T-shirt over your tag." She said, "Yes, so the fuck I don't get no tickets." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, she was all about that bike life shit. She was all in. She was all in.
But as far as him actually linking with the pack, honestly, it's like a blur. I just remember one day he just appeared and started riding with us.
Let me tell you though, see, when I started jumping on Urban, I was bullshitting. I ride to Harford Road and turn my ass back around.
Oh, so you didn't really go all the way?
Yeah, you feel I just be in it. Yeah, see, I ride. Yeah, what's up? Little shit. Yeah, what's up? Oh, yeah, shit, I'm going a little too far. I know she wouldn't call my phone. Where the fuck is you at?
Right.
Go back to this alley real fast. But yeah.
It's like his face was familiar because he would always be at wheel deal and stuff like that. But
right.
He wasn't on no bike.
Right.
He'd just be with his mother.
Right.
But like I said, one day he just appeared in the pack and he just started riding with us. It was like we already knew who he was.
Right.
It's just.
So do you kind of feel that it's evident the film basically branded him?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, basically branded him, pretty much.
The film basically branded him. What you think about the film when you first seen the 12 O'Clock Boys?
When it came out?
When it first came out, what was your thoughts?
I'm like, damn, I'm really.
What you said? I can't hear you.
I'm ready to be famous. I'm ready to be rich. Shit, I'm on a big. Look, all right, look. So when the film came out, it was 2014. No, I was still in school, right? No, I was still. Even though I ain't used to go to school that much, I started going to school.
How old was you?
I was
12.
Nah, I was 16. 16, okay.
You
know, I was just little as shit forever. Like, I don't know what the fuck was going on with my growth. The fuck, I ain't growing for the shit, but I was 16. But mind you, everybody thought I was like 12 and shit like that. I was 16. I was going to school. I was in high school at the time. I'm driving and all, like, you know, probably some stolen cars, but fuck. Yeah, I was going to school. Man, my movie came out, February? That documentary came out like February 2014. We went to go see it. We all went to the movies.
Yeah, we all went to the movies.
Went to the movies. Man, first, I didn't know it was in the movies. I'm thinking like, shit, why did I come to school? My teacher like, yeah, how you doing, Mr. Ford?
Mr. what?
Mr. Ford, you know, that's my last name.
Right.
You know? So she like, yeah, how you doing, Mr. Ford? She called me Mr. Ford. What's going on? I didn't know it was in the movie. So all all the little females, they like, oh my God, what's up? What's up? Mind you, I'm lost. I don't know what's going on. They're like, yeah, yo, what's up, bro? Everybody, bro. What's going on? Like, what's up? Yeah, yo, you gonna? Yeah, everybody talking about they going to see 12 o'clock boys. So mind you, I'm so lost. I'm like, man, 12 o'clock boys.
Think about the original.
Yeah,
Think about
I'm
y'all.
like,
Yeah.
So they like, yeah, the movie that you in, boy, stop acting crazy. Like the movie, I mean, mind you, told me it was coming out in movie theaters, but I'm thinking like the film festival type movie theaters, like, cause that's what I was watching in 2000.
Right, he never really gave all the information.
He never
up.
told me it was coming out in theaters, man. We go to the movies, watch that shit on the big screen. I'm like, damn, I'm really on the big screen, like.
Cause I remember before it got released, he had it on his laptop,
Right.
and he was like, "I'm gonna come past and let you watch it." I said, "All right, cool." So he came past, he let me watch some of it. Laptop started acting crazy basically, so I never got to finish watching it.
We let you watch a small clip.
Yeah. So then he was like, in so many words, I'm gonna get some paperwork drawn up for everybody to sign. And of course, after that, never seen or heard from his ass again. He got the fuck out of Dodge.
So he basically
Culture vulture.
Culture
Yeah,
vulture.
culture vulture.
That's what a culture vulture.
And that's what a culture vulture is for
is.
you motherfuckers who keep getting culture vulture mixed up. That's a culture vulture.
Basically, he used us
To get
brand
him where
to
he
make-
was at,
make
where
money
he had
off
no
us.
concern
Right.
about.
Yeah.
As you can see, how he started filming you, his interest wasn't even in bikes. He was
Yeah.
there filming a rapper. He
Right.
seen you, and a light bulb clicked in his head, like,
Vulture.
right.
oh
I'm gonna
shit,
swarm over here.
exactly.
And sweep
And
down
he seen a
again.
little kid
Right.
that he can take advantage of. Culture vulture.
We didn't take advantage of shit.
Look,
And my mother, shit, that was different. Cause I was young, but I wasn't dumb. I was already on, hold up, man. You gotta pay us, man. Keep hitting that damn camera in my face. Go ahead.
yeah, he basically took advantage of everybody. though.
I ain't even like people growing up. I was always young and angry.
So did you like the attention that you was getting though?
See, look, when I got the attention, right, I didn't think about, I kept it me. Like, I was always me. Like, so, you got them some hating ass motherfuckers, hating ass little kids in school. Oh, he think he the shit. I think I'm coming to school with y'all. How the fuck do I think I'm the shit? Therefore, I won't even gotta come back to school. They gonna pass me regardless. The fuck.
Now, after the documentary started doing numbers, did you ever hear from Lofty again?
Nah, hell no.
And what was his
I
name?
mean, I
What's
heard
his
from-
name though?
Lofty
Lofty.
Nathans.
Nathan Lofton.
Yeah, so look, I hear from him. I was hearing from him here and there. So I'm like, yo, where you at? Like, why you ain't been down here? What's going on? Like, I'm in movie theaters and shit. Like,
He went back to his own
y'all
country.
sending me stickers and all that shit. Where's the check? Like, I'm still in the hood. Like, shit,
Right.
I'm in movie theaters. Why is I'm still around in the hood with everybody else? Like, what's going on? He like, nah, no, we ain't getting paid off of it. They just showing it like you getting publicity. Like, publicity, motherfucker, I'm not trying to be famous. I'm trying to be rich. Where's the money? Fuck. So
Pimped it out.
basically, this when I knew you got some money. See, I ain't dumb. He think he's slick. See, of course he ain't gonna ice out the rollie, but he had a rollie. That you had a motherfucking citizen at first. Fuck. Hold on now. That's a Rolex. Me not knowing at the time, I'm like, damn, that's like $200.
You know when I knew he got a check for it? When my lawyer called me and said he sold the film to Will Smith.
That's when I knew.
When we first went to go watch it in the movie theaters, I found out that night that he sold it to Will Smith.
But then we was that after or before we spoke to the boy from Def Jam?
That was after.
That was after.
After?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Because we knew that was after. So you already knew that.
Yeah, we already knew.
And then
we found out when we was leaving the movie theater from Washington that day downtown.
Right.
I found out later that night that he had sold it.
Yeah, because that's when I asked him. I said, hold up.
And he kept denying it, of course.
You told me you ain't get no money. You sold the movie. He like, what? I sold the movie.
Yeah, he
I'm
kept
like,
trying
you
to plead
sold it to
dumb.
Will Smith. Stop playing.
Yeah,
so,
so it coincided with what we had heard.
Mm-hmm.
Because we had got a phone call. Me and Wayne had got a phone call. We was on a group. And somebody just as big as Jay
Mm-hmm.
basically was like, yo, look, Shay, Wayne, y'all on the phone. We like, yeah, we on the phone. Like, look, y'all better get y'all shit together because Will and Jay just bought 12 O'Clock Boys.
Yep.
And that was in 2004.
14.
That was 14.
2014.
Right,
So we
13.
knew
13. Yeah, 13.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, it was
2013. So we
'Cause the
already
movie
had
done
known
by
it.
then.
Yeah.
The movie done by 13, but he was still just filming extra. You feel me?
But I'm saying, but we knew that.
Yeah, we knew that he sold it back then.
It was sold and it was getting ready to go to where it
Right.
went. That was 2013.
Right, that was 2013.
So to jump and fast forward, he sold it to Will Smith. They let Jada Pinkett little brother handle it,
Mhm.
Caleb, and he made Charm City Kings.
Yeah, Charm City Kings, he fucked that movie up. He got to be one of the dumbest directors there is. Why would you even ever? Never mind. Like I don't even know why the you did the dumbest.
What did he
Ever.
do wrong though?
Hold up. First off, he played my motherfucking gangster in my character. Why the fuck would you ever have that little boy supposed to be me? Never. You pulled a straight guy, a motherfucking kid from Baltimore to play me, or you should have let me play myself. Don't you ever?
I feel like he should have let some Baltimore
Yeah,
kids
he supposed to
play
let
the
a
role.
Baltimore
Yeah.
kid play that part.
I think. Well, not to cut you off.
Oh, shit. Oh,
But hold no.
I got some shit to say.
No, listen, but you're right. I'm just saying though, the other kid with
The one with the hair.
dread, he was good.
Yeah, he was good.
I felt like he could have played
Man,
that part.
listen, all that other kid shit. We talk about the kid that played it.
Right.
That kid that played it, why the fuck would y'all have that kid playing me? First off, he's not from our city. First off, we don't fucking talk like that. I ain't even watched the movie, but I knew from the jump the shit was watered down. You didn't have, they already told me, the people already told me. Once they figured out I wasn't, then they ain't watching the shit. That's why y'all fucked up at. Y'all supposed to have me in my shit because it was my shit. So y'all always trying to act
You
out.
had your scene in it.
I had my little
Yeah,
big
man,
ass
little
dirt bike
scene in it.
saying in that,
Little
man.
scene in
Come on, listen.
No, I know one time on set though, he had a
Listen.
heart attack when he seen the shirt.
Listen,
He was mad.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
cut
like
me
that.
off and all that.
yeah,
like,
that
that
fucked
right
everybody
there,
head up.
yeah, like don't try to ask me out. Y'all bitches already made some money off me. Don't keep trying to just straight cut me out.
But
this
why
minute.
would they put the dead shirt? Because
That
the
yeah,
reenact. Yeah.
the rest in
Reenact.
peace shirt. That
Y'all
was like,
should've-
nah, we don't play like that.
His
Yeah,
ass should
cursed
have been
him.
dead
Yeah,
on there. The fuck, don't be trying to fucking have me. Yeah, like that's another thing. Y'all straight just X me out. Put all these phony fuck ass people in the movie. Like, come on, y'all got these people that's nobody's trying to be somebody in some shit that I created. Like, come on now. Even though I watched people growing up and I wanted to do that shit, they still thought about it because of me. Shit was because of me. Bike life came about back then, or therefore I brung it to Hollywood. Simple.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, I brung bike life to Hollywood. I brung the motherfucker. I brung Hollywood to the hood.
Your story.
I brung Hollywood to the hood. Nobody was thinking about. I mean, people probably already did it. I mean, I watched VCR tapes and 12 o'clock boys and YouTube videos growing up, but still, I brung it to the hood. Hollywood to the hood. Simple. Hollywood. You feel me? And I'm still in the hood.
I was in the car one day with Wayne. He was on the phone with Lofty.
Yeah, Lofty called my phone.
I was on the phone.
That was funny.
What year was that?
He called my phone. Basically when we got the word that Charm City Kings was getting ready to start being filmed.
I was in the car that day.
All right, so when we got the word on that one,
Me too.
he called my phone mysteriously. He still has my phone number. Mysteriously decides to call, right? And he talking about. He asked me.
Still remember that nigga number.
Look, he asked me. This is a funny thing. He asked me. He said, the people that was in the documentary, how much money do you think they deserve? For me to just give everybody a couple dollars. I said, oh, now you want to pay people because you feel like a lawsuit is coming because nobody signed anything. The only ones who actually signed anything was probably your mother. Nobody else signed anything.
A person how much you think they should get after you done cashed out?
Exactly.
I deserve millions. Fuck, bitch. I went through so much.
I think the
shit
film would have
about
been big though if COVID wouldn't have happened.
No,
Charm
the
City
film would have
Kings,
been big
it'd
if
been
they would have
alright,
had
though.
me in it.
It had more numbers though.
It probably would have did more numbers if COVID didn't happen. But once the word got out of how the film actually was, then a lot of people still wasn't going to go see
They
it.
ain't have enough bike scenes.
They cut all the
really
bike
didn't
scenes.
tap into what
They
y'all
didn't tap
was.
into
They
nothing for real.
redid whatever the fuck they did. Like, come on, man, y'all. Nobody wasn't on no motherfucking murder game shit in the motherfucking documentary. I was a kid.
They tried
They
to
didn't
ride
really
bikes.
tap into.
They
what is
switched the
this-
script, made it seem like we selling drugs off bikes
Yeah,
and
all
all
that
kinds
goofy
of
shit.
like,
No, and I'm getting locked up for this type of shit. Why the fuck is y'all keep having me go through this type of shit? Like, you want to put a movie out about based off my life about some drug dealing going on bikes, and that's what the fuck they
And
keep
then they
trying
making
to
it
charge
seem
me
like
with.
you giving kids dirt bikes to sell drugs for you.
Yeah,
like
You know,
like
some
no.
Hollywood shit.
Like
Some
when I
Hollywood
get kids
shit.
bikes, I get kids bikes to give kids bikes.
Inspiration,
They ain't
yeah.
hitting no packs with nobody. Like cut it out.
Inspiration.
Shit was goofy.
I just think they should have tapped more into the culture of it.
Yeah,
They should have tapped more into the culture.
Try to be Hollywood. Try to
And
take
then
this shit.
it seemed like they whoever wrote it just ran out of material.
Yeah,
'Cause then
ran out of ideas.
They ran out of ideas, so they took a scene from Juice. They took a scene from Juice and put it in Charm Cities and make them go rob the corner store and get shot. Like that's Juice. You got that from the
Yeah,
other. Like
see, I ain't watched this shit, so I never know.
The dude that wrote it is the dude that wrote Moonlight. So I guess he was an Oscar award winning
Dude
writer,
that
and they ran
wrote
with
it,
that.
the dude that wrote it, he dumb as shit, straight like that. The fuck, on the right, that bullshit. The fuck, you could have did better. I should kick your ass. For
I
trying
was
to
wondering
cut me
we was
off.
on set that time, and I was like, "Well, Pugg in this scene."
Yeah, they had me in a lot of little fake little scenes.
Remember
I'm
scene
all-
on the 125?
Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah.
scene on the 125. You feel? I'm like, oh, all right, shit, I'm in here. You feel me?
yeah, that was at the very beginning of the movie.
Right.
I'm riding past meat and shit. I grab the phone, little boy. Yo, that's my bro. That's my bro. All right, that was cool. So I'm like, all right, shit, they gonna need
Yeah,
me again.
that was the only scene that you had.
They cut me straight out. They didn't ask me out that motherfucker. He
They
dead.
cut a lot of stuff.
I'm
out.
dead. How the fuck is I'm dead? I called home like, yeah, yo, what's up with that movie? Shit, you died and died.
Hey,
Hold
Yo,
up.
you know what I noticed though, bro? Not
I
that-
wasn't in no scenes.
Yo, but listen, you wasn't allowed.
You wasn't-
But look, there was no shootout scene.
That's what I'm saying.
There was not one shootout scene.
Sure it
And
wasn't.
I'm straight dead.
We was the MMC clique. We ain't.
They
we
had
ain't
the
shoot
they had
the
the,
gun.
they had the prop guns,
They had
but
a-
they ain't
there was not one shootout
not
scene.
one scene. They just kept pulling them up.
That's crazy. I don't-
So y'all was doing a whole bunch of
They were
pump
doing a whole
shit.
bunch of
Oh,
pump
man,
fakes.
Yeah.
That was them. They were doing a bunch of
Had
pump
that
fakes,
mustard on
pulling the
and-
guns out and shit.
We ain't never get to.
Yeah, that was
A
them.
bunch of goofy shit. They just fucked the whole movie up. See,
Yeah, it is what it is.
it'd be all right. Shit, y'all make the part 2. Shit, just let me know. I'm gonna direct that motherfucker this time. Shit.
We'll put our own money up. We're
Yeah,
gonna do it
yeah,
ourselves.
we
ourselves.
gonna direct that motherfucker this time.
So being that you went through a journey of the vultures, what's up with
What?
up with your other journeys, man? Because you got a deep story though.
I went through hella shit since I became the dirt bike star of everybody knowing.
Right.
Growing up with dirt, I mean, it brung good, but that shit brung a lot. Like, it brung a lot of attention to me. Like, because, I like to ride bikes. I was in love with riding bikes growing up, but I was still a kid. So it was like, all right, cool. But once this dirt bike task force came about in 2016, 15, oh my gosh.
What happened? Explain it.
What was that 2015 dirt bike task force came about?
They've been out, but that's when
they started going
Listen,
hard.
hard.
Dirt bike task force came about, man. Now I should say his name on this motherfucker, man.
Say whatever you want to say.
Sergeant, officer, whatever the fuck, what do you call yourself? Sergeant, the lieutenant, whatever the fuck. Man,
What do
you
do,
did
Pug?
not have to do that, man. Listen, all right, so I caught a charge, right, for some other motherfuckers. You feel me? I caught a charge. Got put on probation.
Right.
I rode my dirt bike every day. Mind you, I ride my dirt bike every day. Matter of fact, 2016, the beginning of 2016, I caught a charge, a felony charge. Mind you, I didn't even know I was catching a felony charge.
Mhm.
Bullshit ass lawyer that I fucking let my mother get me. I should have went with a criminal lawyer. I went with a fucking traffic lawyer. This ain't even a traffic fucking charge. This is a theft charge with bikes
You went
and
with
shit.
a traffic lawyer to
Man, listen.
a criminal.
charge.
Criminal charge. Man, they smacked my motherfucking head and the whole time they gave me 5 years. All spent with 3 years probation.
He never told you he was a traffic lawyer.
Man, his ass should have told me something. I'm listening to my mother. Boom. My first charge, just turning 18. Boom. I get probation. I'm like, all right, shit, I don't be doing shit anyway. I'm gonna take probation. I'm like, all right, I'm on probation, cool. Man, I violated probation as soon as I got on that motherfucker. Like, it seemed like soon as the police found out I was on probation, all right, we got his ass. He coming out today.
A lot of times that's how I go though. They already know. They be having the shit lined up. It be a setup.
Set up.
So listen,
Yeah.
every day I rode, every single day I rode, from whatever day I rode, they gave me a fucking warrant. Mind you, this one I had a KX. Matter of fact, I'm lying. Let me go back. 2016, I caught the charge. Boom. The middle of summer of 2017. No, 2016, I'm tripping. 2016, Fetty Wap bought me a dirt bike for my birthday. When Fetty Wap bought me that dirt bike for my birthday, they sent me all on TMZ and all that shit. They're like, oh, this motherfucker over age now. They like, oh, he's 19. Okay, we
Like
got
his
it.
birthday just passed.
Yeah,
gonna
so they
get his ass
like,
now.
okay, we still think he a juvenile. He's so small and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. Man, I had a dirt bike worn for every day of the fucking week. I want to, mind you, my mom was like, yeah, the police was just talking about you got a warrant. Warrant for what? Talking about dirt bikes. I said, fuck them. Dirt bike charges traffic. He talking about fleeing the loot and riding on private properties and all this dumbass shit. Fleeing the loot and riding on private property. The fuck, the city is not a private property. So boom, they had all these dirt bike charges lined up for me. I never was turning myself in. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not turning myself in. Shit, I'm not ready sitting there for no damn 30 days and all that shit for the dirt bike charge. So mind you, now I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'm trying to get this shit over with. I wind up going to get it over with. Going to see my PO. She straight put me in a trick bag. Yeah, Mr. Ford, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, you know you got a warrant. Yeah, why you gonna turn yourself in? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna turn myself in.
The whole time they telling you it's one warrant.
It's one warrant.
Yeah, multiple ones.
It was multiple.
The whole time it's like 13 of the motherfuckers. All dirt bike warrants. I'm like, plus the violation. So I'm like, all right. So mind you, I turn myself in. Well, she get me locked up. Boom. I catch the bail, but mind you, my violation in the county. So in the city, you know, they gave me a bail for this shit. They got me a bail for fucking
Dirt bike.
dirt bikes. Like, I didn't even get caught. That's the fucked up thing about it.
I had a no bail.
They fuck
So
you.
what you saying?
They fuck you.
I had
No,
a
listen
no
though.
bail.
Let me tell you how they got me. So
Dirt bikes.
I'm like, all right, cool. I got the bail. I bail out. Boom. I'm like, all right, shit, I walk out of the book. I'm cool. Fuck them. Mind you, I still got a violation bail though. You know, you get a no bail for violation. So I'm thinking like, all right, cool. I'm gonna turn myself in for my violation. So I go turn myself in for a violation. Mind you, my judge knew exactly who I was. Gave me a pass. Don't get me wrong. I fucked up. He gave me a pass because he's, oh yeah, you got another one. Mind you, I caught some more ones after I just bailed out them. So boom, I was riding shit. I ain't care. I was out. Shit, Fetty Wap just bought me a brand new 2016 YZ125. What you thought I was gonna do? Let the motherfucker sit and collect dust? I was out. Shit, me, y'all was scared to ride. I'm out. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm out. I'm in the streets. Everybody, I'm like, y'all, I'm calling everybody. Y'all coming out? No, I ain't fucking with the one. Niggas catch one. Man, y'all some bitches. I'm really certified. Bike life. I was screaming that shit. And call yourself a 12 o'clock boy and stop. You hear me? I'm out. So boom. I catch the little violation. I go to court for my violation. This is the judge telling me. He said, yeah, Mr. Pugg. Like, come on.
The judge said Mr.
Yeah,
Pugg.
I'm like, fuck my nickname and shit. I had a George lawyer, so I'm cool now. I ain't got no weak ass travel lawyer. I got a criminal lawyer for a fly. I got a criminal lawyer for a traffic. I got all this shit was all backwards. I get a fucking traffic lawyer for a criminal case and a criminal lawyer for a traffic case. So that shit was crazy. But yeah, so I go in there, my lawyer, you feel me? However that shit was, you know, they good relationship with the judge. He let me walk out with a warrant. I had another one. He said, yeah, turn yourself in for you got more dirt bike warrants. I'm like, damn, more dirt bike warrants? The fuck? Man, these new ones, I just caught these last week after I bailed out. I'm like, shit. All right, boom. Turn myself in. No, I ain't even turn myself in. I ain't turn myself in. I'm lying. I ain't turn myself in. I was like, man, shit, fuck that. Man, I go out there and catch more motherfucking boys. I go out there, I'm like, oh, shit. So I come back. You're like, no, you gotta keep me. Keep me? What? You gotta turn yourself in. You gotta go to court for these. Or you just caught more when I let you out. I got more? They're like, yeah. Hell no.
And a lot of them shits probably was fake.
Yeah,
she
like,
wasn't fighting this shit to find out.
I know. So I'm like, oh, man, some of that document, man. What the fuck they talking about? Some bone. They kept me. So I go down in the city. I'm going to the city fighting all the dirt bike charges. I'm talking about they got me cleared. They on camera. You hear me? I'm talking about I'm on that bitch waving at the helicopter and all that. You know what I said? Man, that ain't me. The fuck?
No, even though it was you, it's like you gotta pay attention because what they was doing at that time,
it was illegal.
He'll take 5 pictures of you,
right,
in the same day and give you 5
different
warrants.
5 separate warrants.
It's 5 separate warrants. You can't
No,
give
see,
you
look,
5 wants
see,
for
Wayne,
something you
look,
did once.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Wayne. I was riding every fucking day. He had all
Yeah, I
different,
understand.
all different pictures of me. Like,
But a lot
like,
of those
dang.
pictures, I guaranteed you, someone was from the same day.
No, he had the ones from the same day he showed. Yeah, they had big packages and folders of
But
pictures
if you
of me.
but if you count the wants, I guarantee they didn't add up. That's the type of crazy shit that they was doing. They were doing a lot of illegal shit.
Yeah, they doing a lot of legal shit.
All for dirt bikes.
All for dirt
bikes though.
But look, I did that. I went to court. No, they gave me a little 45 days, 30 days, shit like that.
How much time you do?
Listen, gave me a little 30. Mind you, my dumbass lawyer telling me, take this. They giving me a deal. This 30, 45 days. You already got that in. When you go back to court for the violation, you're going to let you home. Stupid bitch. I go in there. I'm like, all right, shit, I got my little 45 days. I'm ready to make it home before my birthday. This is 2017. I'm like, shit, I'm ready to make it home before my birthday. So I'm like, yeah, shit. Look at that. I had a little video at the time. I'm looking back like, shit. Oh, shit. See, this can't go on now. I did 45 days. I'm thinking I'm big now. You feel me? So I go to court. The judge like, yeah, he was cool talking. He was talking cool. I don't know what the fuck my lawyer said to me and made. Matter of fact, they were talking about this dumb bitch gonna compare me to Tony Hawk.
Tony Hawk.
Skateboard.
Look, listen, Tony Hawk, the skateboard, right? Look,
how you compare that?
Let me tell you. He said, the judge like, yeah, he can hurt somebody on them bikes. Something about he can hurt somebody on the bikes. A girl can be walking across the street and hit him and kill her. And I'm like, damn, all that, what the fuck is all that's coming about? Like, he like, no. He like, hey, he got sponsorships and all that. Hey, nobody ain't say nothing about Tony Hawk. Man, why the fuck would you say something dumbass? That sounds stupid. Bitch, he a skateboard rider in a skateboard park. I'm on a dirt bike in the streets.
Right.
The fuck is you? That ain't no comparison.
Right. So
he said as a judge balled his face up, looked at him. What? Tony. Well, I think he's a fucking danger. No, he didn't say fucking, but he was damn near racist. Right. I think he's a danger to this community, and I don't want him on the streets right now. I don't think he learned this lesson. 5 years. What? Five what? I heard 5 years. I damn near fainted. That's what? Fuck. Whoa.
Time out.
Whoa. Don't touch me, Bella. Hold up. 5 what? What the fuck you just said? I'm talking about lawyer. 5 years. 5 years all spending with 3. I heard the 5 years, but the whole time he suspended with 3 years. He gave me 3 years, but shit, I heard 5. Shit. 5? What the fuck? I'm sorry. Sorry, bitch. What y'all do me? What the fuck? I get 5 years for riding a fucking dirt bike? That don't make no sense. I didn't even get caught. That's the fucked up thing. I'm saying, all right. So I'm like 5 years, all spent with 3 years jail time for violating his probation. I'm like, all right, cool. Ain't this about a bitch? Motherfucker, hey, I was busy as shit. But that bitch like, bitch, I look back, little video crying and shit. I said, yeah, she gone. She leaving.
She out of there.
What, 3 years? Shit, that sound like a long time.
She gone.
All right, I get to count this shit. Like 19. Be on my 22, 23.
Right. All for dirt bike.
All for dirt bike. So boom. I'm like, dang. I go back to the bullpen. Like, damn, Shorty, what's up? Well, you ready to go home? I know you and Shawty. What the fuck? You ain't happy? 3 years. 3 years? What the fuck you do? Riding dirt bike. What type of lawyer you had? George, man. Got me. That ain't the fuck they threw me. There's no way. How the fuck? No way. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I understand I violated your probation, but god damn. I'm cool with the little 45 days they just gave me. Shit, let me go home, man. They gave me 5 years. I was another 3 years for riding the fucking dirt bike. I said, shit, you got to get me on.
The guy from 12 O'Clock Boys got a 5-year sentence.
Riding a fucking dirt bike.
Y'all was wondering where Pugg disappeared to. That's where the hell he had disappeared to.
Came home on the box. You know, man, Charlie was in there chilling. You know, and yo, we got the little dirt bike kid in here.
Yeah, but see, that the crazy thing is that jail shit with this bike shit is 2 different situations, 2 different worlds.
What?
But when people go to jail and they say them bikes create bonds, you notice a lot of people leave your side.
But not even. Yeah, he's right about that.
They leave your side.
A segue though. Shout out to the brothers that's behind the wall that's watching the show.
Man.
Yeah, definitely.
Free all the guys, man.
All the guys that's watched the show.
Except for the weird motherfuckers, pedophiles and all that. Fuck y'all. Y'all can die in that bitch. But yeah, all the guys.
You're getting a lot of love right now.
But you know what I mean though. You see how you bumping into Charlie in jail. That's somebody. That's your bike brother.
Yeah,
and
all
you
day.
and you linked up with him in jail, and he still kept it 100 with you.
Still kept it on.
When
He
you
was
call
a
home from
solid
jail,
man.
when you call home from jail to certain bike people, they always
they
answer the
kept it
phone.
on.
They kept dealing with you. But
Yeah.
a lot of people they did what? They
Man, they
disappeared.
switched up, man.
Exactly.
That's why I listen. When I came home, I'm like, yeah, I ain't really into all that bike brain bond shit because you niggas
That should
ain't
be
really,
fake.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit fake. All that y'all be doing on the internet. Oh yeah, that's my bike brother and all that. Man, keep all that fake shit away from me. Like all that fake and y'all keep dick riding and sucking dick just to get on. Man, we ain't doing that. Like I'm gonna keep that shit straight G. Like we ain't on that. That's why everybody keeps saying, yo, why you ain't wear Chano at and all that. Man, Chano did his thing, you feel me? Got where he needed to be. I respect that. Me, I'm cool where I'm at. You feel me? Shit, the opportunity to come, I'm taking it, but I ain't jumping on nobody bandwagon to get where I need to be. I'm just letting y'all know that. So stop asking me about, yeah, why I ain't do this yet. Why the fuck you ain't help me do that yet? Fuck simple. Real shit.
With that being said, you deserve a shot for that.
Yeah,
when you want a
you
shot,
man. What you
Definitely
want?
a shot. I need the champagne.
Well, go ahead and
Y'all
open
pop
it up.
that.
you want the
So we can pop
champagne?
it?
Hey,
You pop the champagne.
Pop
Oh shit, man. I don't want none of that shit y'all already passed out these other suck ass niggas. I need my shit fresh. You feel me? I need my shit fresh.
Come here.
You open this motherfucker. You know, I don't know.
Supposed to be a champagne type of dude.
Shit, I don't know how to open this motherfucker shit. I don't even know.
We get somebody open it for you. Man. We get somebody open it for you here.
Open this motherfucker up for me. Shit. Get me right. Get me right. Let me pop it though. Shit, I'm popping.
This might open this up
Shit,
for
let
you.
you pop
Man,
it.
I'm popping that motherfucker.
Go right ahead. That's your choice.
Yeah, but yeah,
I mean, you got the floor.
when
Anything
it comes to
else?
this bike shit, I'm really like the motivation out here. Like,
Why are you the
motivation.
motivation?
cause listen.
You gave all the young boys hope.
Not even the young boys. Some of these older niggas too. You feel me? These niggas wasn't even thinking about bikes until they seen me. I'm telling you. Oh, yo,
you popped
I
it.
popped it. Yo, I told you, yeah, it was for me to pop. Like, damn.
Okay, it's
Shit.
Harlem champagne.
Harlem. Shout out to Harlem. You we in New York with it. Y'all know what's going on. Yeah, I'm gonna sip that later. You feel me?
What
I
the
ain't
fuck are you
Well,
opening
what you
for?
pop
You
it
ain't
up
gonna
for then? Sip it. It's
sipping
yours.
now.
No, I don't want the bottle.
Drinking out no weak ass cup. That's my bottle. Shit.
Man, sip it up. Go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Just
Take the
go ahead.
bottle. Take the bottle.
Don Dada this bike shit. I keep telling y'all. them niggas come on this bitch and sip out cups, man. I ain't sipping out that shit. Fuck. Yeah, but
The Don Dada.
that Don Dada.
Mr.
I'm like a man
Mr.
when it comes to this shit.
Okay.
Mr. Don Dada, man.
He the president. I give him that. He the
Right.
president. But you know, I'm the man when it comes to this shit. Like
Well,
they
Mr.
answer to him, but
They gonna answer to
me
you?
too. Man, what? That's why these little niggas keep trying to take my spot. You feel me? They came home. I came home. I see these little niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Don't get me wrong. These little motherfuckers out here is amazing. It's amazing. Man, you know me. I'm just
So
a
you
little,
basically don't want no smoke with none of them?
I ain't gonna say that. You know, they jump out their lane, they money right. Shit, we can get busy. You feel me? All I do is gotta get back in the lab. You know, shit ain't nothing for me to get
Okay.
back. But
Okay.
yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna get they props. You know, I get props from dude. I ain't no soldier hating ass nigga. You feel me? A lot of these niggas be soldier. I ain't no soldier hating ass nigga. I respect these.
A
dudes out
soldier hater?
here. Yeah, soldier hating ass.
Dang.
Boy, you need to be soldier hating.
Well, Mr.
Look,
Mayor, anyway, I was going to ask you. I said, so
oh,
give us a few people that you look up to on the
look up
bikes.
to- on the bikes.
We're gonna give you two lists. When you was young, the ones you used to look up to, and now that you up in age, some of these riders now that you admire their style.
Man, that's a long list.
You ain't gotta give us
Like, you ain't gotta go
everybody.
35
Just
deep.
name a few people. Your
Oh,
tops.
when I was young, don't get me wrong. Like, Yang, long live Yang. Yang really taught me a lot when it came to this bike shit. Like, Yang taught me how to ride a clutch. Yang taught me how to ride gears. Like, Yang showed me a lot of little shit. Yang, I think Yang the first person that taught me how to spin a bike. Like, I used to ride with Yang so much growing up. That's why when people like, damn, yo, Yang, take your bike and move, man. Come on. Y'all
Move.
lost the shit.
Yeah,
It's a
movie shit.
It's movie shit.
But yeah, Yang, even though we were damn near the same age, but shit, he taught me a lot of shit.
Yang
I
was
used to-
advanced.
Yang was a
He was
beautiful
advanced,
kid, though.
But Yang was advanced. Wayne, you know, everybody look up to Wayne shit. The Godfather, like shit. I could wait.
Nobody
I-
look up to Shay though.
No, hell no. Fuck is Uncle Shay.
The fucking liar.
It's like, no, you know you my man, man. You know you Uncle Shay, man. You know, come on, man. But listen,
He's
I
an
looked up
asshole.
to Wayne, Charlie, Steve, Rex. You know, Rex looked around that RMZ with the
RMZ,
and Rex, Dave, I ain't gonna lie. Dave used to come get me, man. I used to be happy as shit around with Dave.
He's gonna pick you
Man,
up.
what? Dad used to come to my
That was a
backyard.
fucking hawk.
Man, what? He used to go to my backyard, come get me.
It's a hawk. Crack of dawn, he outside.
GZ. I used to
Right.
ride with Dad, Ray Doug. I used to look up to Ray Doug, E Money. I really looked up to all the legends. Like,
Yo, did Wayne give you free oil?
Fuck.
Since he never gave you no free oil?
I don't know. Wayne tried to put me out of his basement when I first ever came in there because I kept touching everything. He was
Telling nigga,
You
yo,
asshole.
kid, what the
Yo,
fuck
but
you
listen,
talking
you see
come
an
on.
asshole though.
about?
like,
Woo.
in that building, people motors, he in there keep touching shit.
You put him out?
Yo, I told him he gonna stop you going out back.
Man,
He
listen.
ain't get no free oil?
Fuck no. Listen. Even on my birthday was on a Sunday in 2015. He wasn't even giving me no. I'm Wayne, I need a birthday. You know, it's my birthday. Happy birthday. I need
He
a
don't
bottle of
give a
oil.
fuck.
Shit.
He's
You got
so
your $10.
disrespectful.
Damn, it's my birthday. Fuck. But yeah, I looked up to a lot of great riders. Like a lot of them not here no more. Fat Neat, everybody. Like there was a lot of great riders I looked up to growing up. But now, these new little riders. these
Who you got? Top
motherfuckers
three.
gifted.
Your top
Give
three.
us your top three.
What? They different around the world.
Run the world.
Just
Your
run
top
the
three
world.
that you
Top
that
three.
you like
your
that style.
top three, they all
No,
amazing.
we're not
like,
saying the best. We just saying your top
your
three
top
that you
three.
admire their
That I like
style.
watching.
That you like watching.
I'm trying to steal style.
You ain't got to steal it, but
Shit, I'm trying to steal it.
what you want to steal it and steal it.
One of them little, shit. I ain't gonna lie, I like Jesse.
Young Jesse,
Little young
Connecticut.
Jesse.
Connecticut.
Jesse. Man, Shorty be on there doing his motherfucking thing. I'm trying to get right like him. I need to ride out to Connecticut with him for a little bit so he can teach me some shit. And you know, we got Sean in our city, you know, like the boy
Like
Sean.
the boy Sean.
He'd never be amazing like my other man, Sean. Long live Sean. You feel me? He'd never be. Nobody,
Lil Sean.
nobody can be Lord Sean. I don't give a fuck. Shorty was different. You feel me? Him and Lord Tay Tay and Lord Twan, them boys was different. Them
That was
three
your
right
team.
there,
Yeah.
them boys was amazing. Long live them. Yeah, Sean. Then you got, I don't even know how to pronounce their names. You got Olin 607. Them boys amazing.
607
man.
boys?
What? Them more white boys, man. Shit. They my cousins.
Some more Hawks.
They super hawks.
Man,
Yeah, they
They
small
Hawks.
Hawks.
They
Super Hawks.
different.
They
They
Hawks.
different. Man, I got a lot of more people, but them boys, they
Yeah,
said
but we
three.
running out of time.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna say
We ain't gonna hold you up. You got
right
your
go
bottle.
along ass
Don
list.
Dada.
You take your
That
Don
Harlem
Dada
champagne.
bottle.
The mayor of this bike
Harlem
shit.
champagne. They sent that for you.
I don't feel though I said enough.
You said enough. Man. Take the
What?
shit.
Enough.
What you left out something? What you leave out?
Be the guys.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
Nah, for real, like, you don't want me to say nothing, you know?
What else you want to say?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out right now.
What about you? I say you want to give love to the because they watch us in the prisons right now.
Oh yeah, got man, free all the guys, federal, state, free y'all. I hope y'all make your own soon. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else I had to say because y'all was talking too much. This put in my interview. I feel though y'all was talking more than me.
This our shit.
What the
This
fuck?
fucking-
I'm like, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to flow my words. Y'all
All right,
keep
go ahead.
cutting
You got
me off
a
and
quick
shit.
5
Now
seconds.
I
You
don't
out of
even
here.
remember.
We
Go ahead.
try.
We're gonna give you a few minutes.
Go ahead. We'll give you a few minutes.
Damn, shit. It wasn't
you
no
got to say?
hot seat, no nothing, no other shit. It was
You
just
a mayor? We can't put the mayor on the hot
You
seat.
can't put you the mayor.
better not. No, I'm
Matter of fact, fuck it, we gonna put the nigga on the hot seat then. Put him on the hot seat.
Yeah, you
Oh,
gonna
I
put
want
you.
smoke what out here though.
What if that? We ain't got no lighters to put
We
you on
gotta.
the
Don't
hot
worry. We're gonna put you on it. So you in the hot. Welcome to the hot
That's
seat.
what I'm saying. I already knew y'all wasn't gonna do that because y'all know who the fuck I was. Shit. Man, listen, man. Let's take a ride. Bitches ready to ride this summer. We ready to fuck it up. Let's go.
Let's go. You
Like, turn this shit off.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Free the guys. Oh, you wanted me to freestyle? My bad. We up here in the legs.
I know this bike life, I know what this life like. I'm flipping that throttle, streets got me feeling like Mike. Right, I'm talking A5 to Cherry Hill. For years they heard about the stories and we legends still. Let's take a ride from my side to your side. Let's take this worldwide. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride. Oh, this for Willie Wayne and this for Shay. Let's take a ride. Ooh, let's take a ride.